All right, so one of my favorite thoughts and ideas is an old one that's been around for a long time in the spiritual literature community slash world of teachers, is how our thoughts create our reality. And Byron Katie, a modern day teacher, coins that quite eloquently in Who Would You Be Without Your Stories? And so many times in my life I practice just using my imagination to experience what it'd be like right here sitting in La Jolla if I had no stories, no thoughts. What would I experience? So looking over at my car across the street, instead of seeing the 10 bird shits on there and getting mad at the seagulls, which I might normally do, or seeing the bird shit on my paintings, or people walking by and making some judgment about them, about their anything at all. I won't get into the details. But if I didn't have a story, what would I experience? Well, the bird shit just becomes white splotches on my blue car. Oh, look at those white splotches. And the white splotches on my painting. Wow, those are cool. Those are very white. Oh, that's all they are. They're nothing good or bad or right or wrong. They're just white splotches. And that pigeon over there pecking in the sand and the waves are all just shape and form, and it's wonderful and it's beautiful, and like life itself, and all of the, like, I'm looking at the ocean and the sea lavender and the people walking by and the little kid climbing on the wall, and it's all just this magical, video game that we're in this reality, and it's so filled with color and dimension and smells and sights and sounds. And we literally, for that moment that we play the game of Who Would You Be Without Your Thoughts, we experience heaven on earth. And so I've used that to experience what would it be like to have a whole day where you're not lost in stories. What would it be like to have day after day after day? And when I first started practicing this, I think I was probably 5% of the time I was able to live without stories. And then as I matured in my practice, it would become a regular part of my day. And now, because I practice that on a regular basis, who would I be without my stories? I'm free. I'm so completely free. And it's the most beautiful feeling in the world. And I highly recommend, if you haven't tried it yet, practice being just without story for a couple moments and notice how you feel. It is one of the most beautiful feelings in the world. And it takes practice. Peace out.